There's a lot of conflicting information out there on digital project management, but don't worry, I know it can be confusing, but in this video, I'm going to clear up that confusion by telling and teaching you what exactly is digital project management, what are some of the distinguishing factors, and if you should be considering it. But first, what is digital project management? Digital project management is about managing digital type deliverables from concept to close. Digital project managers oversee the project on the whole, from concept creation to planning, execution, testing, until it's actually given to the end user. When you're managing a digital project, you're overseeing the subject matter experts that are on your team to ensure that they deliver on those items that your digital project is executing on. A lot of digital projects incorporate a lot of the technologies out there already to help with the execution of the project, like cloud-based software programs, anything that's going to help with the aspect of what you're delivering from a digital perspective. Before we dive deeper into digital project management, I want to share with you that I have a free webinar on the fundamentals of project management that's going to give you some core things that you should definitely be aware of if you're entering any project, including digital projects. So definitely check it out. The link to the free webinar is below this video. What are some common digital projects? First, let's recognize that a digital project will always have a digital deliverable. So what are some examples of digital deliverable? It could be a digital marketing campaign that you're creating. It could be a mobile app. It could be a software development. It could be a website development. Anything that revolves around technology and the digital aspects of that. What is the difference between a project manager and a digital project manager? You probably have already guessed that there's a lot of overlap and similarities between the two, but there are some key differences. So let's look into that. A key difference between a project manager and a digital project manager is that a digital project manager only focuses on digital deliverables, nothing else. Whereas a project manager can have a digital project, but can also focus on other type of deliverables too, like construction projects, like manufacturing projects. So the scope of work that a project manager does versus a digital project manager is much larger, whereas a digital project manager is very much set into just doing digital deliverables. The skill set is also slightly different too. As a digital project manager, you really ought to have a little more technology knowledge than, let's say, a project manager who doesn't necessarily have to have the technical knowledge because they have subject matter experts in all aspects of the project. So if you're just focusing on digital projects and you're a digital project manager, then you should definitely have an idea as to what your team is doing, how they're doing it, so that you can ask the right questions and direct the project in the right direction. The tools and software as well can be slightly different. You may find with digital project managers that they are really focusing on an agile methodology. In fact, most do, or some form of hybrid methodology of agile. And they're using other software to help guide that process. So it may be Jira or whatever other type of software that's going to help that kind of follows that Scrum process. Where with project managers, they use a more broader software to help them with managing their projects. It could be as simple as an Excel spreadsheet, it could be Microsoft Project, it could even be Asana or any other type of software that is out there, but a little bit different, a little more broader, because again, their project managers can look at a whole bunch of other types of projects and not just digital ones. Should you specialize in digital project management? Well, that's going to be really up to you. So here's the thing. If that's all you love to do is digital projects and you don't think you'll ever want to expand your scope outside of a digital deliverable, then yeah, sure, focus on digital projects. Really learn on that and get your technical expertise in that and a lot of experience just doing that, and you will shine doing digital projects. However, digital projects are slightly different than a regular project because a regular project has a little more scope to it, a broader aspect of delivering, because it's usually from true start to true finish and includes change management and training and a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're looking to expand your career or your experience, then yes, be a project manager who does digital projects. So it's really going to be up to you and what your background is and what you feel you really like doing. But yes, both can do digital projects. That is a project manager and a digital project manager. But can a digital project manager do regular projects? I think that transition is always a little bit harder, whereas on this side of a project manager, it's always easier. So it's going to be up to you and decide what it is that you like to do. Personally, I like to have choice, so I just focus on the project management aspect, and I actually do digital projects. I have a lot of experts who help me from a technical standpoint, so when I don't understand the lingo or the information, they help me out, which is really lovely. And then I get educated, which allows me for my next digital project to just come in with a lot more knowledge and information, asking the right questions immediately versus waiting and learning. So again, this is a personal choice. It's going to be completely up to you. One is not better than the other. I just personally like to have more options, and I really do like having different types of projects to work on and not just one type. So for me, I'm a project manager who does digital projects. For you, it's going to be up to you whether you choose to be a project manager or a digital project manager. Now don't forget, check out my free webinar. The link is below this video, because whether you're a project manager or a digital project manager, the information in that free webinar is going to help you in either or. So definitely check it out, and it's free. The link is below. Make sure you watch this next video. It breaks down all the important project management skills that you need. On that note, if you could like this video, if it resonated with you, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you at the next one. Ciao.